Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Wastewater Wisdom. Today we look at the wastewater challenges of the future, but mainly we look at solutions to these challenges and we look at a new system designed to help us solve these challenges. Stay tuned.
Wastewater from you and me. Wastewater, it's gotta be mainly who and we to ensure discharge quality.
Oh, what a tune. Sorry, I had to move seats. Get me from my good side, you know. Anyway, current wastewater treatment facilities largely run the same as they have done since before World War II. Current systems use a very large amount of energy, waste a huge amount of water, and cost very large amounts of money just to run and maintain. We need innovation in our design to create new systems that can serve growing cities into the distant future. Past blogs, I've suggested decentralised treatment with community-run and owned primary and/or secondary treatment. How could these measures work in cities with increasingly small spatial restrictions and population density increases? In my opinion, future wastewater treatment will be done entirely biologically. Plants and other microbes will be able to remove any unwanted constituents from the wastewater. They would do this as part of ecologies that are self-maintaining and require a much lower amount of energy. Currently, the perceived drawbacks of this ecological technology are these ecologies require a large amount of space, they don't treat wastewater as quickly as conventional facilities, and lastly, they aren't fully understood by wastewater engineers or may give inconsistent results. I may stress these are current perceived drawbacks and may not always be true. I thought about the problem of spatial restrictions. It is clear that there may not be enough room for constructed wetlands on current land that is used for wastewater treatment. That would consistently have the capacities for all of our waste. I thought that an increased population density in a developed city meant there was more constructed services and more living space for people per unit of area of land built on. I wanted to capitalise on this fact that our civil engineering designs have created more vertical space. I propose that new large apartments and office buildings contain an outer skin of miniature channels and of constructed wetlands that filter a building's own wastewater from the top down. Different levels of wetlands built on different levels of the building could contain different ecologies and properties that achieve different outcomes for water qualities. Alternatively to an outer skin of wetland channels, routing wastewater through an internal atrium system could also be used. The key with this design is to harness the process of biological nutrient attenuation to strip the wastewater of its key nutrients. This system would also dramatically reduce the water's biological oxygen demand and settle out a lot of the particulate. After the water reaches the bottom of the wetland network, pathogens can be removed with an ultraviolet light. The water can then be released into a nearby urban stream or to a stormwater drain, and it will completely avoid the need for a municipal wastewater treatment facility in these urban areas. The building could even reuse this water for its own uses. The same building could also use solar panels to drive the pumps with the leftover power going towards the building's other utility costs. This would create a kind of closed system of resources in this building, if you will, where the water is just continuously reused by the building. Larger buildings would have a lot of room for these wetland channels for the amount of wastewater a building like this would produce. This solves capacity issues and consistency issues that would be involved in replacing the current land use for wastewater treatment facilities with a constructed wetland. Obviously, there are still many engineering and social details still to sort out with a system like this, but the future wastewater challenges we face don't fully have fleshed out solutions ready to solve them. We don't have the details yet, but we've got the broader ideas. What we need are new systems designed now and perfected tomorrow. This has been more Wastewater Wisdom. Fraser here. Until next time, see you later.